Hello everyone, welcome to my final video project. Today I will be discussing wars throughout history. Despite humanity's passion for creation, our actions ultimately lead us to destruction and leads us away from peace. My first image comes from the Time magazine. It is an aerial view of Bakhmut, one of the heaviest battle sites with the Russian troops in Ukraine. This image represents the thesis because we can see how much damage the destruction has been done in this image. It goes for miles and miles. We can imagine the beauty of these buildings before they were destroyed, and we can see what evil does to cities like this. And for reference, this is what the city looked like before the war. As we can see, there's a lot of different colors for each building, and it really makes the building stand out more. The architecture is also very appealing with how much brick they use for each building. This next piece comes from Otto Dix, called Buried Alive. This piece is focused on the aftermath of battle. Dead, dying, and shell-shocked soldiers. Bombed out landscapes and graves. It comes from World War I. Visually, we can see how the aftermath looks after the destruction and the piece was ruined. Comparing this picture to the first image, we can see both destruction within the landscapes and how war affects the way of living. Following that, we have a piece that comes from Arata Izusaki called Re-Ruined Hiroshima. As many of us know, in 1945, the United States dropped 2 atomic bombs over Hiroshima, Japan in World War II. We can see that in this image, Hiroshima is being rebuilt after everything was completely destroyed. Comparing this image to the Times Magazine photo, we can see how flat the landscape is and how the buildings are just in complete shambles. My last corresponding piece is another Otto Dix piece called Near Langmark. This is also a piece from World War I that represents the mass destruction of battle. Visually, we can see how the atmosphere in this piece is dead and gray and destroyed. Comparing this to the picture in the beginning, we can see that humanity will lead to death and destruction. In summary, the thesis is supported by visual examples from modern and historical conflicts, illustrating that despite humanity's passion for creation, our actions ultimately lead to destruction and away from peace. Thank you so much for listening to my project.